Me a moment. I'll make sure everything is working fine and we are live and we shall get started. Okay, lovely. It's all working fine and we are live. Good afternoon and a very warm welcome to today's YouTube live stream. My name is Ozair and it is 4 o'clock in the UK on the 31st of March 2021. Every weekday we go live with topics such as Google ads, video marketing, display advertising, video advertising, pretty much anything and everything to do with your online campaigns and marketing we cover over here. We cover other non-Google Ads topics as well, such as workflows, mindset, branding, and so on, which my wife, Farzana, covers them on Friday. So I go live Monday to Thursday, and she comes live on a Friday. So today we have a very interesting topic, one of my favorite, in fact, the Google Display Network. How to leverage and use this network to promote your business, but most of all, use this to get your brand awareness and raise your branding, literally for free. And I do mean for free. So it's kind of like a magazine or a newspaper saying to you that place your ads in our publication, but we will not charge you a single penny until we send you visitors or traffic to your website. They can't do that. Now, when you're starting advertising in magazines, newspapers, and all these other printed publications, you have to pay upfront. Now, you don't know how many people are going to come through that publication, through to your website, how many people see your ad, because it could be that in a newspaper, your ad has been published on page 43 and people are just flicking through the newspapers very quickly and they hardly come across your ad. And then obviously they're going to say that we have got so many hundreds of thousands of readership. Of course they have got readership, but they're not reading each and every page, are they? So that is different to what I'm going to show you today, and hopefully it is going to open up your eyes to a brand new way of advertising, because you don't need, first of all, big budgets. You can start with $10 a day, $5 a day in fact, and get your campaigns running. If you are a local business, it's even more powerful, because you want to run your campaigns just in your local areas of around 5-mile radius, and that's about it. And in there, you want to hit as many people as possible with your ads multiple times. So you want to raise your branding. And with the Google Display Network, we sure and certainly we can do this. Google have bought some more types of ads in there, which makes it even more simple to create your ads, because before you needed to have some kind of graphic design capabilities to create those artworks of the different sizes of ads. Not anymore. All you need is some images, some headlines, description lines, and you're pretty much good to go. So first of all, before we hop into our Google Ads account, I want to show you the kind of ads which we have run for ourselves, so you can see that what we preach is what we do for us and ourselves. Okay, now I'm gonna start my display. There you go. So this is CNN. I've got two ads over here. One as a square and one as a nice and big 970 by 250. What you do is you throw in different images, different headlines, different descriptions, and Google is going to, and a logo, and Google is going to use mix and match different headshots or photos with a different headline to a different description. Now over here is a different one, different photo, different description. Split test and see which is the best combination of the ads working to get you the most clicks. In here you don't need to put in a square shaped ad or a kind of like a rectangular. Google makes it itself. We have one over here right at the top on the ESPN. See, this is a different photo, different headline, description, and in here they are not using my logo, so you will see different ways Google is going to test your and show up your ads. And this is what I meant by creating an artwork where you needed probably a designer to do this for you. This is on Wall Street Journal. This ad is right at the top. Now if someone does not click my ad, I get free branding. Now that is really important. I do want them to click because that's how we will drive traffic to our site. But if they don't, I've had free branding. Now, comparing this kind of advertising to the magazines or the newspapers, where they say we have got so many readership. Over here, an impression is when that actual ad pops up on someone's screen completely. So if your ad is at the bottom of the page, that is not classified as an impression. So when somebody scrolls up to the page and your ad is displayed on the screen or the device, that's what it is counted as an impression. See how visual this is? These are all very visual ads. It takes up a lot of space. You cannot miss it. Now, those of you who know me, you know that I love cricket. So what I also do is I target ESPN Cricinfo. So those who are interested in cricket see my ad. Now, whenever I get a lead or an inquiry from someone who has seen my ad over here, and we start a conversation about cricket or any sport, it could be any, baseball, golf, or whatever, you can target those websites, or football. We spend most of the time talking about the sport we love and very little about the work we want to do. And at the last 5 or 10 minutes of the meeting, we'll talk about Google Ads or website or the digital marketing they want us to do for them. Because when you talk about your passion and what you love, you build up a rapport very quickly and you start a conversation very easily, and then you become kind of like good friends. And that's how the conversation flows during a meeting, even when it is for the first time we meet up online, and we usually convert those audiences. So this is also another way you can target your ideal audience by going into these niches of your any category, really, sports or cooking or driving or sports cars or anything like that, and place your ads on those websites. And if you do want to learn a bit more about all this, we have a masterclass which will show you how to create a high converting Google Ads campaign in under 30 minutes. So there's the URL, and you can get started by joining in for free. Okay. Just give me one moment. isn't it working on YouTube? Okay, it is working now. I think there was a bit of an issue. If you are watching this live on YouTube, I would appreciate if you could put in a chat box a little yes. All right. CNN. There it is. Another big ad right at the top. Daily Mail. These are very high authority websites with a lot of traffic, and I'm targeting these publications. This is another vertical one. Al Jazeera. This is another newspaper website. So you can see how we run the ads. Now here's another type of ad where you got logo, you got text, and you got the video in there and the call to action all in on here. So your video plays from your YouTube channel, and that is also incredible how these ads work, and they give me great engagement, interaction, and obviously clicks and conversions. All right, so let's go. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate your comment. I thought for a second it wasn't working. All right, let's go into our ads. I'm going to go onto my campaign, click the plus button, and then it's up to you what goal tab you want to select. You can select without the goal setup, but this does not mean that you're not doing setting up any conversion tracking. Of course you are. So I'll just go by generating leads. Then in here you got the options for search, display, shopping, and all. You go to display. You don't want the smart display, which will be the default one. What you want to do, go under standard display. Put in your website address. Continue. Name your campaign name, whatever you want to call, where you want to target. Then you go and put in your language, bidding. You can go on whichever one you want. But initially, when we do start a new campaign, I would rather go manual CPC rather than any automated bidding. And once you've got enough data in the account, and what I mean by data is about 50 conversions in the last 30 days or so, then you switch over to TCPA, TROAS, or any other ones you want. I don't tend to use maximize clicks and max conversions and so on. And I will start off at 50p. Now, depending on your currency and which country you're in, you will this is the budget, sorry. You will bid differently. Okay. Then you go into the little additional settings. You have your ad rotation, schedule. If you want to run it all day long, we tend to run it all day long because in different time zones, different people will see the ads. Start and end date, devices. If you want to show it on particular device or on all three, that's fine. Don't need to worry about these two. Conversions, absolutely, you set up your conversion tracking, and account level conversion setting is fine. Then whatever conversions you have set up in your account, this will track. Then you have some content exclusions where if you don't want to show your ads or your clients' ads on websites or places where there is profanity and bad language or they are sexually suggestive content and so on. I don't want all these. And I also don't want live streaming. Because on live stream people will skip it if it's a video ad, but again, this is a live stream, so we tend not to run on live streaming. Ad group name. Now, what Google will do is going to look at your website and give you ideas as to how to target these. So now it has given me all these topics which are already built in Google. Advertising and marketing services, SEO and SEM services, social media, business services, web hosting, domain, web services, digital marketing. This is new. I had never seen this one before. This is really good. This is good. Online marketing I had not seen before. So I really love all these targeting. So what you want to do is you pick up one. Now most people, what they will do is click all of them, 10, 20, 25, whatever. Don't do that. What you want to do is create one. Now this is a little tip, a ninja tip, which you need to listen a bit carefully. Select one and name that ad group as marketing. Name the targeting, what you have selected. So if this was digital marketing agency, the next one would be digital marketing agency. But what you want to do is set one up and then set up the ad and then copy and paste them, and all you do is change the audiences, because when you copy and paste an ad group, everything in that ad group gets copied over, including the ads. And all you want to do is to then rename that to digital marketing agency or business marketing websites and change the audience. So you will have one audience per ad group. Then you look at the demo. If you don't want youngsters and teenagers and retired people, take them off. You don't want to do that because we are targeting by these audiences over here, right? But you can target by keywords, topics, and placements as well. So when I talked about the Cricinfo or ESPN, right? So what you do is you go to websites and you put in cricinfo.com and it will come up. Now it has given me so many different websites. Why isn't that giving me that website? Sometimes it's a little bit funny, but you will find it over here. So what I'm trying to show you is you can target that. Okay, I'm not going to waste time over here, but this is how you do it. So I'll select this one, and my ad in this ad group will only show up on this website, right? So you can select a group of websites which are about cricket or football or golf or whatever you want to do. Let me try, see if this works. Okay, there's something going on in Google today. Otherwise, usually it just pops up over here. Anyway, so you've got your websites. You can target YouTube channels. You can target YouTube videos, apps, and app categories as well. If you can't find it, all you do, enter multiple and you add it as a placement where you know that it is that website or the URL or CNN. So I'm going to take this out for now. Bid. Now it will recommend similar targeting is 62. I'm going to go a bit aggressive because I want to get this up and running. So don't worry, Google will not charge you one unless there's a lot of competition. In that case, you can then reduce the bids. But what you can do is you look at this recommended bid and increase it a little bit and be a bit more aggressive. And then you come here, create your ad. You can either upload, and the responsive display ad is the default ad type now. And now you do, just follow it over here. Now I'm getting this little warning is because I haven't got HTTPS. Now that has disappeared. Then it says here, add 2 or more high quality images, 1 square, 1 landscape, and we can also upload a video, images and logo. Now these are my test ones. I'll use that. And see, now square one doesn't fit properly, so I can take this off, just use that as a landscape 1920 by 1080 image and select one ratio. Then I can go here and I can use a square image, crop it so I'm a bit centralized, and select. Then I can just use another one, and it says also use it as a logo. I'm just going to use this for demonstration purposes. Take this one out, use that, and I'll use that as well. Select both of them if that works. Doesn't quite work with that. Do that. So the more images you give them in both the ratios, the better. So Google can, as you saw in my ads, sometimes the image is square, sometimes it's in rectangle shape or horizontal. So you do that. If you don't have any images, you can also look in here, stock images, and you can use images like these. If I go there, I can do that. Now right now you will see that Shutterstock watermark, but it will not appear, and these are all free to use in Google Ads, and you can use them legally. That means you are not infringing on someone's copyright, and you are allowed to use all these. I'm going to save this. I'm happy with that. I'll add a video as well. I'll see if I've got any. Okay, I've got some here. I'll use that and save. Now as I start to populate the images and videos, the ad strength will start to go from literally incomplete to excellent. It gives you these guidelines. Images are okay, video is okay. Now I need headlines and descriptions. You can click on view ideas. And I'm going to put this in digital marketing. Be careful to use like a trademark like Google or Apple or something like that in your ads, because usually it gets disapproved. So I would say pay per click. Although we are a Google partner, then we get into not trouble, but it just gets limited by trademark, due to trademark. And I've got the description here, and I'll say creative. And do that. Okay, it hasn't started because I haven't filled it all up, but as you start writing it up, as I'm just showing this for demonstration purposes, there you go. Now it has become good. You want it to be excellent, so just sometimes it, no matter what you do, it will never become excellent. Good is, I would say, good enough, but I normally don't like good is good enough. I want it to be excellent. So now I know that the headlines are all okay. I need to work a little bit more on my descriptions. So it hasn't given me any more ideas to use, but anyhow, you can see how this works and how easy it is. All you do is upload the images, your logo, a video, 5 headlines, long headline up to 90 characters and up to 5 description lines, and Google is going to mix and match. Let me try Google Ads Marketing Agency or something like that. Oh, there you go. Excellent. I want the ads to be excellent. Now I don't need to worry too much about it. Google is going to mix and match the photo, the video, headline, pick one or two, and is going to show my ads in these formats. You can see how they look by going in here, and also by checking on the computer icon. And you can see now in this one it has used a video, and now in this one it has used a photo. This is what is good about these. Now I don't need to worry about designing all these ads in different sizes. It just does it itself, and that's how easy it is. So I can see some comments and questions. I'm going to go to them and try my best to answer them for you. So hello to everyone. How to do ads, Hamoud? Well, I've just shown you how to do this Google display ads. Hi Rajat, I'm good. Hope you are well as well. Hello Abdul. Hello Rajat. I'm studying digital marketing. Yes, digital marketing is in great demand these days because most companies now realize the power of going online. Those who have not gone online, you've seen, I mean, especially in the UK, companies which have been established over 100 years old, they have gone down and gone bankrupt and closed down, whereas companies like Amazon and Netflix and those companies who are online, they are thriving right now. Okay. You're under the water. Okay, so you start swimming, my friend, soon, because otherwise you will stay under the water. All right. Lovely. I've covered pretty much all the comments and questions. So thank you so much for being here. I'll be back again tomorrow, and tomorrow is Q&A. If you have any questions, send it across to me, and I'll try my best to answer them for you in tomorrow's sessions. So till then, stay safe and goodbye.